Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Bloons Tower Defence 6, where my expert track still needs a little bit of love. However, I don't think I'm fully ready for hard yet, so I'm just going to go primary only instead. Now obviously this track has many paths of which I don't have many options to fill. Luckily I do still have sorta, but otherwise I guess there's no point of having that big pool there, and I just have to remind myself where are the cross paths. So I guess there's one up the top left, one up the top right, and then the middle is all on its lonesome, and I don't believe that anyone can see down to it, or can it? You know what, I think I'm just going to have to be prioritizing the other paths instead by means of a bit of that. Oh, actually, I guess because it is uneasy, I can afford a dark monkey, so I might as well just use it to my advantage. Primary only is very simple. You don't have to worry about when or what banana farms to be getting or mixing in subs or villages. No, you just get what you get and that's it. The one that has surprised me the most is actually the dark monkey, as even though it does have a decent amount of visibility of the track, it's been popping balloons that not even the boomerang monkeys can get. But I'm just, yeah, look at that, starting to have a few too many balloons sneaking through. Luckily, none of my real lives are being lost just yet. The mana shield is holding up, but round 10 is proving to be a bit of a catalyst where I think I need a lot more damage quickly, especially in the middle. I feel as though the dark monkey is very quickly going to be overpowered. Oh, that's right, there are spikes on this map. I will make sure to be using those. I completely forgot, and I swear I clicked one of the torches before and nothing happened. Regardless, I guess I would just go ahead and do what I was going to do and put you right about there, I think. I'm still struggling to figure out how I can just be a little bit more efficient. Because this track is so spread out, you just have to have pockets everywhere, but you don't really get to have high DPS very quickly. It's already around 15 and I'm starting to struggle, it feels like already. I mean, I'm thinking even further ahead, going into around 40, I think something like the Moab Assassin would make sense, just to be able to just, wherever it comes from, take it out, but I still have to get there, and it's looking like it's, yeah, only the left path that is really having more problems than anyone else. So I guess if I can just slow people down a little bit earlier, just put attack right about there, that makes sense, and then that should do enough damage. I mean, I'm still just putting things all over the place and not really being able to focus in on anything, so you know what, I'll get faster shooting, even faster shooting, more tax, even more tax. I might have gone a little bit crazy on the left path, but at least nothing should go through it now, and if it does, that's on them. Actually though, how am I about to be able to take out these leads? If I didn't go the middle path, it just looks so appetizing. You go, yeah, improved rank faster, and then long range. I don't really want long range, but it's everything after the long range ranks that makes sense. Red hot ranks, I'm definitely going to be needing to some degree, so I guess I could double up, because I don't really want to be selling people. Sorta can manage maybe enough of her side. There they are, finally just looking at these leads, of which, I guess, let me just use Sorta's ability to make sure that I don't use too many lives right there. There we go. Nothing to worry about except for the last minute save, and I have plenty of money now, 1600. It's still the right path, that even though it's got Sorta there, it just feels as though it's so delayed compared to everything else, because that goes all the way basically to the exit before anything gets taken out. That is also obviously the path that will have the bigger balloons coming out of it, the top or horizontal path. If my memory is correct, they do come from the right and venture to the left. And so is it time to just start saving up, or at least buying a Moab Mauler / Moab Assassin, just to make sure that I can get it, basically. Hey, and actually, I guess that does mean that I can take out lead balloons. Thank you very much. I was about to say, okay, I'll just wait for Sorta's ability and wait till everyone else is gone so that she doesn't jump ship, so to say, but no, didn't even need to. Actually though, especially on a map like this, how do you possibly go about just taking out large groups of camos? Because only Sorta and Ice, and I guess the dark monkey as well, can see camo balloons. Oh, alright then, I guess I'll probably just need a boatload more ice then. Oh my goodness, and what can I possibly say? I mean, I guess if I use Sorta's ability just on the other side of the track to hopefully just halt a couple, that was pretty brutal. I lost a boatload of lives down to 165, but that's why I brought it up. I was just going, hang on, how can I possibly take this out? And then of course I also have the Moab to take out, which I guess I probably don't need the Assassin. I know where it's going to be coming from, and with the Mauler as well, it should be okay. So maybe I do just go ahead and start looking, getting some ice. I've got the hot shots, which I believe can take out what I need it to. It's just such a shame that all of these regen balloons are getting through. I mean, I'm also just trying to save up. I guess I'm not trying to save up for that anymore, am I? So I might as well just put dark monkeys and get, there you go, enhance eyesight, just take out a couple, there we go. I guess I'll just put that for every single path, because I'm just still lost as to how to take these guys out. efficiently. My goodness, I'm just watching my lives disappear. I mean, at least it's only on easy, and so it's only round... Well, actually, there's only 2 more rounds left, basically. Round 38, 39, and 40 being the final one, of course, which I'm quietly confident about. I feel as though everything that is leading up to it is a little bit more difficult. I could go ahead and get ice shards. However, I'm just looking at that top right going, that just surely isn't the problem area. I have, especially for the Moab, I have 7, 8, 9 towers that can deal damage to it, and it's still just the middle and the left that are worrying me with only 86 lives remaining. Guess I still do have a decent amount of money to be made, so I'm just going to get ice shards for the middle and maybe for the left. We'll see. We'll see if I then feel as though I also want to be trying to save up for Moab Assassin or not. Alrighty then, but let's just see how will I go around 39. I guess I don't really want to be using Swordless ability unless I feel as though I absolutely need to. Everyone is cruising along. I'll put a little bit more money into the ice towers, and yeah, that was alright. I mean, it's still the right path. Feels a little bit wrong because they get so far before they have any damage done to them at all. But it did manage to do it all. And so now I'm certainly hoping that they come from the right to the left and not the left to the right. That will be a big mistake and a big difference of mine. It did, I guess, tell me at the start, and I forget, but it is what it is. Anyway, round 39 is, like I said, done. And as we can see, people are at the ready. I cannot afford a Moab Assassin, but I think it should be fine. But maybe I just get ice shards. Do they or will they help me? Or does someone over here help me more? I guess, actually, I never got faster shooting for you. That's because I've got 2 attacks on that line. So many possibilities, but not enough options. But here we go. I'll use this. Use swords. Oh my goodness. What? That's not what I expected. I will do that and do everything I can. Maybe they'll be able to take it. Oh my goodness. Whoa, the ice shards completely saved me. I completely stuffed it up. I thought it was going to be going across the horizontal path, not the bottom one. But hey, with a level up as well, and a victory, and a monkey knowledge point, I will be taking all of that. Thank you, Mr. Monkey Star. That says a lot. So in that case, that completely just changes everything for me. Should I move or sell the bomb shooter? Or what is the horizontal path for? I could have sworn that you have things coming out of there. Or are they just getting taken out so quickly that I've never really noticed them coming out of there? Is that the problem? Whoa, I just tried to save a little bit of death right there, and I think I did with a bit of Sword as Blades all the way long range. We're only with 13 lives remaining. I absolutely need some more camera detection over on the left there. And I guess, I don't know why or how those guys got through so easily. I obviously have the ice tower. I don't have embrittlement yet, but that is what it is. Maybe just a dart monkey with a little bit of enhanced eyesight just to be able to take off a couple more. But really, that was outrageous. I got zebra camos just snuck through like it was nothing. And so you know what? Crossbow, sharp shots, very quick shots, all of that good stuff is just going to be coming to the rescue right here. Crossbow for you, very quick shots, not sharpshooter just yet. I don't have one over on the right, but I might just, for the sake of it, just chuck it in and see what happens. Actually, on a map like this, would the spiker pole just be completely ridiculous, just going everywhere? I mean, I guess I might as well try it. Spiker pole it is, and then this guy can be a crossbow as well. Why not? Very quick shots. That's basically all my money, but I think I'm going to need to have any chance of just surviving a little bit longer. Oh my goodness. Oh, just losing lives out the wazoo. That middle path is still just letting me down. Who, what, where? I just don't know how I can deal this much camo damage. There isn't anyone in these classic sorts of towers that can see it. Obviously, round 50 will be coming out, and I can use the abilities if I really need to, but no, God, with everyone in there, especially with the other Mob Assassin that I just went and bought, just in case I needed it, they were able to clean everything up, and really the ice spikes just does so well with big clumps of balloons like that. It's always incredible. Honestly, I should just line the entire track with ice spikes, I think. Hey, there we go. I thought I wasn't crazy coming out from the right like that. That's insane. I don't know why it took so long, but I'm not crazy at least. At least the other guy does get to do something a little bit more efficiently. Oh, they're trying it on here. Here we go. Will I be able to survive this? I don't think so. Oh, there was a lot of balloons that were very, very close to the exit, but I think I guess the mana shield just soaked up a bundle and the others just were taken out at the very, very last minute. I'm going to be grabbing embrittlement for that path. That path I feel as though hasn't had many problems, but I don't want the bottom of that path to be overwhelming the top of that path. Maybe because that seems to be a little bit scarier. I would just double up on the ice shards over on the right. I mean, that doesn't really make sense because they're right next to one another and they're going to be attacking at the same time. Regardless, it is what it is. I'm not backing down now. Oh, it's just so frustrating watching those two guys attack at the same time. They could so easily and efficiently take every single camo out that comes their way, but no, I get it, they see everything at the same time, but man, I wish it just wasn't so. But hey, I just have to breathe in. That was round 59, round 60 is about to be on the horizon, or I guess as soon as I press play. Look at this guy, I'll just have to give it a second, but there we go. Instantly dealt with, nothing to worry about. I just have to treat every single round like that, and I don't know which path is also giving me the most grief, so I don't know which one to treat, but hey, 4.5 grand, I will use it where necessary. I'm looking at the top half, wondering if that is going to be killing me anytime soon. I guess I can use the abilities if I need to. Come on, sorta. No, ice is still doing their thing. Come on, everyone, let me just use it now, just for the sake of it. Just so at least I get to use it once and not die with it. Thinking that I'm just going to go ahead and sell the hot shots because I would much rather, especially given with the placement of all of their things, buy overdrive just to, use the embrittlement that I've got if nonetheless. So I will sell you, get a tack in your position. This one, I can just move them over. If I could just move them over, if I had a helicopter and I knew how to use it sort of thing, I could do that. But bottom path it is. I should have plenty of money for exactly what I want here. But I'm just still looking at that poor dart monkey down the bottom right, just shooting its legs. And oh, is this going to be... Yes is the answer to the rest of that question. Yes, it will be the end of me. Interestingly enough, the monkey star was actually the Moab assassin. I did not expect that. I wonder if I hadn't sold the hot shots if it would have been that instead, but no. That was... it's a difficult and an expert map for a reason, but my goodness, that was one to start off with that just really didn't hold any prisoners. It's mainly just the camos. I don't possibly know how to do camos efficiently. And the fact that that was only around 63 and it completely trounced me, that is outrageous. I feel as though it all comes down to the camos. Yes, you were dealing with big balloons as well, but the camos on a map like this, with the towers like that, this is an expert track. And I'm no expert, and that combination does not mix.